Hello there. Well, I said I'd post this, so here we are. You can watch me desperately trying to stave off total disaster and utterly failing to do so. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I don't remember. This is like last week, I think it was. And, oh yeah, I was going to take this and try to prevent the tank from spawning, but we capped the tank, so we didn't have to. Oh, there we got it. Yeah.
I have the orb.
And that was just because this is a downtown match and Cybus is on the other team, so I'm trying to keep the tank away from him. Oh well. I'm gonna sneak up on this character. I think that's probably, yes. That's one of these people that likes to take the bender. That's Kraylan, yeah, he's actually a really good player. Some of these people like to take the bender and park it on that bridge and interfere with the other team on the other side there. I'd rather run it up to the, oh, now I gotta worry about this guy, and didn't prevent him from suiciding into me. Some people like to run that bender up on the bridge and interfere with the other team like that. I would much rather take it to the center. I guess I ought to try parking it on the bridge one of these days. I'm sure they get on the bridge and get in the rear turret and snipe with it. I haven't seen the value of that. I guess it's got to be good for something, because a lot of people do that. Okay, well, yeah. Usually this is what I do with this vehicle: is try to defend the center with it. We got a real good chance of taking the enemy prime with this one. That's Moto Vego. He's also a very good player. And there's Kraylan with the mana finishing me off, and yeah, this is a pretty horrible. I thought this was a pretty horrible match at the time. Actually, we did pretty well. I mean, we could have won this probably. There's that tank. Finish him off. I was cooking that tank. I was lucky to get him with one shot like that. Who's this? That's probably, I don't know who that is. That's Moto Vega again, okay. Well, while I was playing around, Blue took the center, but we've managed to take it back again, so it's still not looking bad. 100 to 100. I'm not sure how much luck I'm going to have posting this in the next few days, because apparently, oh yeah, Blue's sitting on top of the thing waiting for that orb to go down. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to post this, because apparently in the next few days there's going to be some really hideous weather coming through here, but hopefully nothing too bad. We've actually taken the enemy prime at this point, and I've got a vehicle up on the dock. Not my favorite vehicle to be up on the dock, but any vehicle up on the dock in this situation is a good thing. Alright. Oh yeah, and I'm telling Blue that, telling the team that Blue is building the tank node, and we are shooting the tank node down, trying to keep Blue from getting that tank back. Which of course they really do want to do. And now we're putting all kinds of damage on the core. Looking like an easy win at this point, with the 16.5 minutes left. There's the blue orb trying to come in and failing to do so. Here comes the blue tank, which we failed to keep away from them. I don't want to push this guy to his death, but yeah, he caught some splash damage from that tank anyway. There's that tank, and let me see if failed the suicide, so yeah, we're in trouble now. We need to get that tank out, and my guess is we're going to fail to do so. Our orb is up for the moment, or maybe he's down. Not sure where that tank is at. Is he dead? Nope, yes, the tank is down, so that's the kind of thing we're worried about. There's the blue orb trying to come in. He'll probably get an Avril out on me. Yeah, he did. And I've decided to go forward and try to hit the enemy prime. Well, there's a paladin there. Let me see if I'm not going to get that paladin down. Yeah, he's trying to get that shield up on me. I don't want to get too close to it. Oh, that's it. That's Cybus and the paladin. Oddly enough. Playing defensively, and Blue is about to cap their prime back. Yep.
Blue core is heavily damaged.
Yeah, they got it.
Secure.
I have the orb.
And I don't want to get into this thing. Yeah, there's no way to get to the prime in it right now because that ramp is up. I am going to get. I thought I was going to get that blue orb down, but not. But no, not quite. And blue has the tank node, so unless we get something going on here pretty quickly, we'll probably have a blue tank in the enemy prime to deal with. There's Moto Vega again. Here comes the blue tank. I'm gonna get in the rear turret and try to put some damage on, but he's heading. Yeah, he's probably not gonna take him down. Yeah, tried to ditch out of the vehicle and wasn't fast enough to do it. A lot of damage on that tank, but I suspect he's going to get into the enemy prime all the same. And now there's yep. I'm sure that player wasn't too thrilled with me right there.
I've got the orb.
The other team, okay, let me get that out anyway. I'm almost completely certain that the blue tank is in there. Yes, he is. I can see him in there now. Absolutely. Orb has 0 chance of capping. He's going to try though, isn't he? He's about to find the tank. I don't think our orb knows the tank is in there. He's about to find out. Get another Avril on him. I'm sure he's getting all kinds of heals in there, so that's not going to be a problem for him. We're putting damage on that tank, but it's not enough. You got to kill him. And when they're healing him, it's not necessarily all that. When they're healing him, it's not necessarily all that easy to get rid of. Pick up this vehicle. I probably ought to get out and heal that.
I have the orb.
Yeah, it's Holsing. He might want me to take that vehicle. I'm not sure. I don't want to do that. I probably should. Because we're probably about. Okay, we did manage to get the orb runner out. Okay, so we're hanging on, but at this point, I'm pretty sure it's a matter of time. You know, I mean, like I said, I wasn't a real big fan of this match. I mean, I didn't. Yeah, we did play pretty well, actually. I mean, we're ahead by like, what, 50 points here, but we're not going to hang on to it. No way. You know, it's just, you get people that, oh yeah, Blue's got the center back. You get people that use the tank on this map, and if your team's not good at countering that, they're just gonna walk right through this map. And that's exactly what they're doing now. Don't know if they'll get it on this push, but they're going to get it either this one or next one. Tank's probably on his way in already. I am in a defensive position with the bender, but yeah, there's that tank. Let me get out. Yeah, he's one more shot and I'm out. I managed to dodge him that time. Let's see if I can get one more shot into him there. That tank might be out at this point, so that's not so bad. And we do have the tank node, so there's a chance we could turn it around, but yeah, obviously we're not going to. Okay. Oh, Blue's building that center node. Could have suicide. Well, I probably should have at this point, yeah. I didn't think he was going to be able to suicide on me from there, but he managed it. So, center going Blue. I'm going to get into this vehicle. If I have any sense, I'll probably drive it into the prime, because we are steadily getting pushed backward.
I've got the orb.
Alright. This man will probably try to get underneath me. Managed to get him out. He was probably trying to push me over with that mana, which is something the mana likes to do. Here comes the blue orb. Definitely need to get in here and get play some defense. Not sure where the blue. Yep, there he is.
Double kill.
Lost sight of him for about 2 seconds, and that's all it took. Trying to get some fire on the prime so they can't spawn in here, and we should be able to cap it back. Yeah. You can see the writing on the wall, no doubt about it. Let's see if I can get a boost up onto the deck here and get some defense going. Okay. But it's not everybody on these teams that will
attack the center node.
I've got the orb.
That will oblige you by assisting you up on the deck. Anyway, the center did go down, so I'm gonna go for it anyway. We got the tank, which is a good thing. Now, if we can give some support to the tank, that would be a good thing, but that tank is nearly dead. And I suspect he's gonna be dead before I can get back there and heal him anymore. Yeah, he's already down. And Blue has the tank node.
I have the orb.
No surprise. Absolutely.
Your team.
Yes, it's looking bad. Yeah. Not for me either. Not looking so good for me either, but thankfully I can still get in one of these games once in a while.
Grab your orb. Blue core is heavily damaged. Blue core is
Kind of gave up on. I guess I gave up on that Titanfall thing. I ended up thinking I liked Planetfall better anyway, and I can't even play that because I haven't played it in like 6 months. And there's 8 gigabytes of updates, which would take me about 3 days to download on my crappy old DSL connection. And Steam and their wisdom and Steam and their wisdom, or whoever it is that hosts those updates, won't let you pause them. You have to download them all at one time. So, yep, here comes that blue tank. So really, my only option if I ever want to play that game is probably to download the whole game from the starting. I'm not really feeling like it's worth all that much. Oh well.
Attack the enemy prime node.
Ah well. Totally missed on that. Hopefully we'll recover that orb.
Got the orb.
Yeah, there we got it.
I'm on your team.
Let me get this guy out. Wago again. Our orb is down. Well, let me pick up a bender. Get into the defensive position.
Got the orb.
I really ought to make, you know, it's amazing how many useful positions there are in these maps. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of spots and tactics that I've never even used. I see other people using them once in a while. There's 1 or 2 people on the YouTube website that are constantly, you know, informing me about things I could be doing that I'm not doing. And it's true, you know. I mean, there's just and I've been playing this game for years, you know. I mean, I just do what I know, basically. I guess the main thing I worry about is watching that little round map up there in the corner and trying to keep an idea of what's going on in the larger sense, you know, and trying to position myself with respect to that. We're putting fire on the enemy prime right now, so if that barrier was down, which I don't think it is, I'd probably be rushing forward right now, but I kind of don't want blue coming in here and capping the center while we're all away doing that. And anyway, chances are they got the tank in there anyway. I'm pretty sure they do. Our orb is over there. Yeah, that orb will stop moving any moment now. As soon as, yep, the tank just nailed them. I bet the tank's in there. I don't even have to look. You know, I already know. We got fire on the tank node right now, which is a handy thing. If we can get that tank node, it'd be a good thing to have that tank node. We're building the tank node. But, you know, blue's naturally taking advantage of that, of our attention being directed over there to take the center down. Try to get this bender down because he's being a real problem. And failed to do it. Well, we did get the tank node, but we're now in danger with our prime, so unless we can get that center back.
I've got the orb.
Amazingly, blue is now down to 12 points, and we have the tank, but we're about to lose that tank. Hopefully I've got an Avril, but I'm going to miss with it. Managed to get the mana down, but too late to save the tank. I think you can expect to see some fire on the, lucky enough, okay, there's that nuke, that'll take care of that. Lucky enough to deny the Scorpion suicide, but not fast enough to take out the nuke as well. So
defend the tank node.
And yeah. Now blue is taking the tank back, and they've nuked our prime, and they're building our prime. So it's pretty much all downhill from here. 6 minutes to go. If we could just hang on, we could almost certainly win this on a timeout, but we're not going to manage that either. I'm just trying to keep the tank from spawning and just failed to do that. We did manage to kill the tank.
Attack the tank node.
Probably by taking the node down.
Red core is under attack.
And now we have damage on the core, so this is kind of like the death roll, as you say. This is where
Double kill.
This is where it all ends, pretty much. This is the, you know. Didn't take long either. We do have the tank node back, so maybe we can get a tank. So maybe we can get a tank going. But
grab your orb.
Don't think it's gonna help a huge amount. Score not quite as uneven as it was before. We do have our we do have our node for the second, but there is a blue bender in there, which we just took down.
Attack the prime
The
node.
node is completely unbuilt for the moment. I'm taking this, taking the orb, which is a little bit uncharacteristic for me, and probably not a good idea. I'm really not that good at running the orb on this map at all. Some maps I can run the orb okay. This map, no. I really kind of need the. Okay, there's. I think I just spotted the nuke, but my eyes aren't all that good. Yeah, there's a nuke. I'm warning. I'm warning the team that they have the nuke. I'm going to try to get up to the prime there so I can cap it back for when it goes down, which it just did. And Cybus takes me out with a shot combo. Yeah, taking the nuke probably not a good idea.
Attack the prime node.
I find it really hard to run the orb on this map. You're just too open, and there's too much open space to cross, and not much help doing it except for them jump boots. And maybe if you know how to do a hammer jump, you can do that. Well, we could possibly we just got nuked. It's too slow to prevent the nuke on the prime.
Attack the prime node. Red core
We
is
could
critical.
possibly have timed it out, you know, if I hadn't failed to stop that nuke. But it's really a little close even for that now.
Attack the prime node.
Yeah, we're about
Red core is critical.
it's over with now for sure. Although amazingly, we might manage to hang on into overtime. Is that our tank? Yes, it is. Let's go back here and support the tank. Who's in it? Baba Novus.
Charge.
The one who ignores me, yeah. Well, don't want to play favorites. Let me go back in here and try to keep Blue from taking the tank node back, because they definitely want to do that before they shoot the tank down. Of course, the tank is probably dying while I'm doing this.
Red core is secure.
And there's Blue trying to get that nuke out. I'm probably gonna be able to get this guy anyway. Preyland
Grab
again.
the shape charge.
Yep, that tank died. I'm gonna try my luck with the tank, I guess. And not gonna get any support with it. This is one of the reasons I didn't like this
Attack the
match too
center
much.
node.
Is the one time I got that, there's really no support. Get Kralin out there right there, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. At least my aim isn't too terrible. That was an easy shot. I probably should have drove this into the prime, but don't think it would have done us any good because we're gonna lose on a timeout even in about 2 minutes. We pretty much have to take the enemy prime. And I'm not gonna get I am gonna get some support here actually. I'm gonna get this in this position, but it's not gonna be enough. Blue's just gonna put too much effort into taking this tank out. Because they know they have to, really, pretty much. Yeah, I am getting some support here. Just kind of blocking this guy from getting the berserk, which would have helped. Yeah, right there, that's gonna take care of it right there.
Grab the shape charge.
I was kind of surprised they were able to take that tank out so quickly because it didn't seem like they had all that many people shooting at it, but they did it.
Attack the center node.
About a minute and 15 seconds to go, and it's looking pretty. Hopes are looking pretty dim at this point. We'll probably just win it on. We'll probably just lose it on a timeout. I think if I remember how this goes. Montevego with the orb run. We got a chance to take this center down, but 1 minute left to go, and we do not have a whole lot of time. We have to take the center, and we have to take the prime. That's pretty much the only way this is going to go anywhere. And Blue's got the tank. I'm going to just manage to dodge that shot. He would have nailed me right there, and he's going to get me this time. That's probably Cybus in that tank. I would not be surprised. No, that's Kook. Also, Cuckoo is also a very big on the tank. 30 seconds to go. Yeah, and they just shot our prime down. It's pretty much hopeless at this point. But you know, you want to play through. You want to keep trying because I wouldn't say we have a good chance. I might have had a chance. Well, I did manage to stop that guy from getting the dig, but
Grab the shape charge.
getting out of that
10,
vehicle. It's probably all the same because he
redeemed.
would have killed the vehicle with the next shot anyway.
6, 5, 4,
The nuke is still out there. I did manage to keep, okay, managed to get the nuke. So I managed to keep the nuke away from blue, which isn't really going to help us a whole lot. We're now in overtime. Yeah, and there's really not much even I can do with the nuke except possibly, okay, no time to do it. Okay. And butt last in the score too, well. Great match, yeah, okay. Well, I know you love to see me lose. There you go. How we do?
Next video Dickford will post.